Yeah, basically, I feel as though sometimes that, you know, we don't appreciate our men enough. And I feel like all the good men get lost into the bitterness of ain't no real men out there. They're all scums. That's not true, sis. Just because you have one doesn't mean they all like it. I have one, and I got me a man. So that right there just shows you there's hope, you know? And I'm very, 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 very happy I have him. And I appreciate him. And I'm not the affectionate type. So, you know, he know I love him though. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say, you know, thank God every day. When you wake up in the morning, when you start your vehicle, when you get your kids ready for school, whether it's in school or online, just throw your hands up and say, thank you, Jesus, you know? And appreciate your man, ladies, because there's a lot of dog men out there. And for us to have a real man that shows us exactly what men do, then, you know, sometimes we need to separate ourselves too from other females that are bitter. So since you found your Prince Charming and God has blessed you with your man, now here comes sis over here talking about, oh girl, you better be careful. He doing this and he doing that. Now given facts, there's sometimes things could look a little funny, or sometimes we need to correct because, you know, it could be new to you, it could be new to him, the relationship, and he probably never been in it. So maybe some men need to just, you know, like, whoa, you don't hug her this way, or you don't say this to that person this way. But what I'm talking about is real foul stuff. That's when you know, okay, my homegirl looking out for me. But if homegirl, if your best friend, or if your sis, or whatever, is constantly trying to make it seem like your man, your husband, your scrumptiousness is, oh, he's sneaky, he's this, you need to check homegirl. Because sometimes some ladies are just so bitter because you got a real man, they'll start feeding you all those lies in hopes to ruin your relationship. So sometimes we need to step back and not talk so much, but observe her or whomever is in your ear and be like, you know what? I'm not letting you ruin my drawer because you didn't find yours. You know what I mean? And sometimes we need to pull back from that and really understand that once you created that family, or once you got involved with that man and you guys created family, or even if you're just together, you gotta protect your union from the disturbance, the bitterness of some people that will suck the life right out of you, or yes, suck the life out of you because they're bitter. Absolutely not. Don't allow your man, your blessing, slip through your hand due to a friend, family member, cousin, aunt, uncle, whomever try to take your joy because they're miserable, because they ain't got a man. Well, you know what? This is the same girl that says, man ain't nothing. Why you with him? You don't need him, because she don't got nobody. So if you go with him, she ain't got you. Now she mad. So listen, protect your inner peace, protect your home. I'm very big on protecting my home. And it's like, you know, you got to be grateful. People lost their loved ones, and to find a true love is hard as it is, you know. And being that we're living in an era now that is just so mind blown, like I don't even know who allowed this, who set this up, who blueprint this for these children, who blueprint this, who mapped this out for this era. I don't know, but I've never seen such thing. And it's crazy, all this, you know, talk about having multiple women, multiple men. Honey, in the end of the day, you gotta answer to God. In the end of the day, what you put in, you gotta be mindful. What you allow in your body, your temple, is a big deal. It's not about, well, if men can do it, so can I. Okay, so we don't know common sense here. So nobody knows common sense. I just can't, you know. And I want to tell the new era, the new generation, it's okay to love. It's okay to fall in love. It's okay to really be married if you really love the individual. I ain't talking about puppy love now. I ain't talking about no little love. I'm talking about, you know, it's love when you feel it. You know, love is pure. Love doesn't hurt. Love doesn't how you say it, disrespectful. You gotta understand love to decipher from crap. This is love, this is horseplay. Actually, child's play, you know. And love is such a beautiful thing. Intimacy, when you're in love, is a whole different level. And some people are just never experienced it. But I'm here to tell you, once you do, you're gonna say, you know what, mama was right. This is like firecrackers, and it's a whole out of body experience for me anyway. But I just feel like once you are in love with somebody, and like really, like, he loves you, she loves you type of deal, it's different, guys. It's a lot different. It's more, you feel it different. You notice it. You know, things are different, is what I'm saying. And I just thank God for my man, you know, and all the good men out there who stand by their woman. God bless y'all. You guys are appreciated. You are appreciated, and we love you guys. My man, I love him, and you know, I'm glad I never gave up on love. I'm glad that God blessed me with Raul, and we grew together, and we went through trial and error together in this relationship where, like I said, love is a big deal. But with the two minds that are thinking alike and know we're in this for the long haul, you know, and I'm gonna make this work, then you will understand. It's a different feeling. It's not you don't get married for the sake of the ring. You don't get married just for the sake of a last name, or to top somebody in a family or friendship, or to say, oh, I got married first. Never. You get married when you know that's me right there. See, everybody know Raul's me, so I don't play. But what I mean is, you know, we are in this, honey. Like, we love each other. We committed. You know, and being that we did start off young, we didn't know too much, we rushed in it really quick, but I'm gonna tell you right now, we done did it. We are the dream team. We are entrepreneurs. We're everything to me. I'm just like, you know, I'm glad we stuck it out. In a sense where our attitudes were big hotheads. Like, yeah. Okay, and so I had to learn, and he had to learn. We taught each other stuff. We know, so many things. And it's like, if you think that love is easy, it could be. I mean, depending how you want to see it. But love is beautiful. Love is amazing. But also, nothing's easy in life, sweetie. And young man or man, you got to be willing to devote and listen, communicate, trust, okay? And I bring trust up because since I was toyed with in my past, you know, I had trust issues. So I used to bring that into my relationship, and in turn, I'm just looking crazy to him. Like, he's like, what are you talking about? So, you know, I had to learn to trust. I had to learn to do all that. And a man who's really, really into you, ladies, he's going to take the time and say, here's my hand. I'm going to guide you. But we need to get out our own feelings as well, and don't bring the past in it. And I know what you're going to say, but it's hard, mama. I done been through it all. And you're right, girl. You are right. And I feel you. But you have to give an inch to understand. You gotta meet him halfway, because if he's trying, or if she's trying, young man, whoever it is, then what do you think is gonna happen if is always he's trying or she's trying, but yet you're coming with a negative and negative, and it's gonna get tiring. You're gonna tire out your partner, and then look at, you end up missing out on your blessings. And sometimes because we're our own worst enemy, or we got people that we surround ourselves that are just sucking the life out of us because they don't want to see us happy. So they will try to sit there and poison your brain. Like, look at him, girl. I bet you if I call him right now from a different number, he'll talk to me. Like, why would you set yourself to do that? Listen, in the end of the day, if a male or female is going to commit infidelity, no matter what you do, say, or whatever, they're going to do it. It happens to the best of us, right? So be you. Leave that in the past. Be you, and at least you can walk away in a relationship. If that person is that immature enough to commit adultery, I'm just going to walk away. I would not go out there and cheat. I'm going to walk away, and you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer. You know, and you're going to suffer because I didn't do you how you did me, because I have integrity. I have dignity. I could walk up out of this world and say, I didn't do not one person dirty. But you, that's what I'm saying. You know, like, all these kids rushing to be in love. Love is not to be taken lightly or for granted. And I just want to thank, I want to thank God for blessing me with my love, my peace, my happiness, and my security, my children's father, all 4 of them. And you know, and sometimes you can't, I noticed, you know, I was just laid back, not even looking for love that night, and lo and behold, you know. So ladies, don't let your friends get in your ear. You know, if you have a good dude, just nip that in the bud. Be like, all right, sis, you my home girl, but you're crossing boundaries. Don't be afraid. There's words you can say respectfully. If your friend can't stand to be corrected in a respectful manner, or when she's out of line, she not your friend. Because in a friendship as well, it's communication. So you're not gonna, if I can't tell you this, like, all right, sis, you're reaching now, you gotta relax, this is my man, I don't know, let me handle it. And if they keep doing it, you'll be like, you know what, at this point, I think you want me to end up like you. Oh, what you mean? Bitter. You're bitter, mama, you're bitter. No. And even men could be bitter too, because of their past. Baby mothers that would destroy a whole great man that is doing right by his kids or child, and then boom, she done sat there and played around with the man, you know. Or even single men cheated, played with by women as well. It's not just us women who get played, men as well, you know. And it's like, we gotta take it serious, you know. And you gotta learn when enough is enough. You gotta learn your self-respect, and when you know you're at your wit's end, like, okay, God, like, I don't know what you know, when you be in the car, like, I don't know why I keep getting these dudes, or I don't know why I keep getting these psycho crazy women. It's like, well, you know what? Why don't you stop chasing and let God? Why don't you speak to God, communicate, and ask God for guidance, to open your eyes up, to understand what, Lord, what's going on now, you know? Because, you know, a lot of men out there are being unrecognized, or this whole, oh, men ain't nothing, men are dogs, all men are the same. All men are not the same. All men are not the same. Because if all men were the same, I won't be with my man right now. It's a difference between curious, meaning I don't know if my man does this, or you actually caught your man constantly doing something, cheating, disrespectful, treating you like crap, abusive, and just, okay, sis, and you have a history of that, then you know what? You need to just take time for yourself. Because clearly, right now, you need some soul searching with God, communication, because God needs to work on you. You need to understand your self-value. No woman nor man should be treated with disrespect, infidelity, all right? Belittled. And you have to know your self-worth. You have to know your self-worth. You can't let your friends tell you what it is. You tell your friends what it is. I'm not going to sit here and let Tammy keep telling me, oh, I seen your man. Oh, you better check him. Or I've seen girls literally do that, and it's overwhelming for me to hear it. Never mind. I couldn't be a dude, because I don't think girls, I can't. I just can't. You know, so, you know, I just want to say, you know, thanks again to the God above for my man, okay? And if you have a good man, give him a kiss. I gotta work on that because I'm still shy. I know who says that 15 years. I know, Raul. But he knows I love him. He knows I appreciate him. He knows I go above and beyond, because that man goes above, beyond, and then some. Because this is how we operate with each other. We invested in each other. We told each other we are a team. We are a family. We're not here with each other just for kids, because kids are not going to solve nothing. Okay? What you think? We're going to stay together for kids? No. I'd rather you go and be happy than you stay with me for kids. I want you to flourish. It didn't work. It didn't work. But you know what? God gonna bless me one day with my man and your woman. But nowadays, it's like people are dogging each other out, and it's like too much. Too many kids are being raised without structure, without a family, without two parents in the household. Because I get it, granted, sometimes the other parent just don't care, which is mind-blowing to me. You know, like, how can I have a seed, a blessing out here, and not provide, not know, that's me, that's the other half of me. How dare I live on this earth? There's people out there really like that. And then sometimes we think about it like, you know what, maybe they were better off because of the other parent disrespect towards that child, you know, far as not loving. You don't really care. You're only doing it because you just for the sake of it. You don't want a man like that. Nor would you want a woman like that to be the mother of your child. You know? But sometimes we just kind of roll with the punches at times and do what we do. But there's a lot of men too that do what it do and then some. And salute to y'all, because y'all the real MVP. You know, because I seen some women bash, I don't even want to call them women, but, and I'm going to be straightforward, that have bashed men that are freaking awesome dads. I mean, there are bomb dads. And it's like, do you not understand how, unfortunately, how now in this generation or this era, decade, whatever, how privilege, sad to say, it is to have a dad or a father be there for their child, and you over here bashing them. If that man doing right, you better act right, in the sense where, why would you create chaos and dark clouds? Because for what? For what? No, I don't like women, like girls like that, because come on, you're gonna disrupt that child from a family union because of Eustace. You just can't sit down, let that man do his thing, whether you together or not. Sit down. That's why you ain't got no man, because you're too bitter. You're too bitter. Maybe you're driving the men away with your bitter self. You two fellas, y'all could be so hung up on, oh, girls ain't this. All y'all girls want to do is sit there and follow the lead of all these other female artists. Listen, bruh. Just because you was played doesn't mean all women are the same. So when you give off the energy to us females, we sense it and we're like, nah, I'm good. He's damaged. And I'm not going to try to work with him because he's too negative. You ever thought about that, fellas? Because you got some really good girls out there. Women. I mean, you got women out there that doing it all. Ain't nothing wrong with a woman getting her own money, her own stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with you guys going 50-50 on things. Ain't nothing wrong with her picking up the tab or putting gas in your truck, making you feel like a king. There's nothing wrong with that. And vice versa. But sometimes when you give off that energy and all they hear is he ain't this, she ain't that, all your women are that, it's draining. And you shouldn't be dating. You should not be dating if your mindset is about you're bitter or what your ex did, or no, because it's not fair. And I'm telling you, before you miss out on the woman that God has for you, that's gonna love you, that's gonna treat you like a woman, hold your back when you're feeling down and out, pick your chin up and say, God got us, we're gonna make it through, don't worry. You know, and make way out of no way to make sure her house don't sink because of a little issue her husband is going through. What is wrong with us women not, like, I see a lot of women say, oh, no way, no, my man, he better go out there and do something. Excuse me, ma'am, like, men go through things as well. Okay, men got their stressful moments. Men get overwhelmed, and you know, it's like we gotta do better. And then we got this generation growing up. Like, oh Lord, that's another vlog in itself. But you know, sometimes we gotta take a good look in the mirror, because you know, gratitude is the antidote to bitterness, right? And resentment. You want to be that person who's bitter all day. It's more to life than being bitter. Everybody goes, and listen, everybody done got played, everybody done got hurt, somebody done got, everybody got a story. Everybody. I got stories, you got stories, he got stories, she got, what we gonna do about it? Keep talking about it and still say, oh my God, all men are the same, all women are the same, I'm gonna go ahead and play them. Why? So you're going to keep on the cycle. Ridiculous, guys. It's truly ridiculous. So basically what I'm saying is, you know, I really did get lucky with my man. I love him. I'm blessed with him. And when you have someone you cherish, listen, roll over and say thank you, Jesus, because this pandemic could have took us all out, took someone that we really near and dear love out, and we're here holding them. So, you know, who got time to bicker over pointless arguments, past issues? You know, it's the past, and if you stood, then you know what, you forgave, so let it go. You know, even with me, you know. So it's like, sometimes let's not wait till it's too late to show gratitude, to show love to the individual that we lay next to or have a unionship with, you know, and say thank God you are blessed, because to find your true soulmate is very rare. Okay, and talk to God. You gotta speak to God, because this world is crazy, honey. Let me tell you, these young people that are growing up now, you know, this is where it is very important to teach our children love. Our kids look at us. They look at us for relationships. They see everything mommy and daddy, or mommy and partnership, or whatever are doing. And it's like, you know, what are we showing them? You know, let's break generation curses. Let's form that family. Let's form that foundation. Enough children suffer because of families not being real, or families just sticking it out instead of communicating and getting down to the nitty-gritty and trying to figure out a solution, or because they think they're superior than their mate, so they sit there and belittle, don't even care, don't even try to fix anything. And it's like, you know, it's crazy. And I just want to tell this young generation now, you know, you guys that are now growing up, And this is coming from, I can't believe I'm going to be 35 in the 24th of March, but I remember when I was 17 and I was growing up, you know, and I know what it is as a young woman to be a single young mom and everything of that sort, and being played with, toyed with, all those sweet nothings on the men will say, well, boys, because they're not men if they're doing that. But it's like, honey, at some point you got to say to yourself, why am I crying? How much longer am I going to do this? What is my worth? Why is he talking to me this way after all I do? Why is he what am I? Honey. Granted, sometimes some females and males need a reality check because their attitude could be above what the heck is going on with you, but you need to calm down. We're here. And I get that. But when you know you a good man and you a good woman and they just you gotta make a choice. And sometimes it will hurt us, but it's for the better for us. Alright guys, so I love you guys. Love your spouse, love your mate, love your loved one, and just be grateful and talk to God about, oh my God, these people about to crash. Talk to God to bless you with your soulmate, to open your eyes and cleanse your heart, and you gotta forgive your past in order to move on, because if not, you're gonna end up missing on your husband or your wife, sweetie. Open up. Alright guys, love you. Thank you for watching, and until my next video, bye.